Ahoy? Anyone there? Hello?
Well. Look what the ocean washed up. Why, if it isn't the old Captain Willem.
Gunther, what are you doing back here? I wasn't expecting to see you for another week or so.
You really don't know where you are, do you?
Well, I assume I'm just south of the cove, near the outskirts. That's where the best herring fishing was, and that storm couldn't have blown me too far off from there. Although I didn't imagine the snow to be melted this time of year, especially a few miles south.
I do say, you choose to go fishing in that terrible storm. I thought you were an experienced sea captain, not an imbecile.
I am the best sea captain, this side of the equator.
Maybe the north side of the equator, yes, but certainly not in the southern hemisphere.
Great Scott! The southern hemisphere! How far off course did the storm blow me?
Oh, no, not too far. Just a few thousand miles or so. You know, for an experienced sea captain, you seem to be making a lot of rookie mistakes.
Shiver me timbers. Pierre will be so worried.
I hate to break it to you, dear captain, but I feel you're getting too old for sailing.
How'll I ever get back? How long has it been since I set out? Any longer than a few days and the whole town's going to go into a tizzy.
Calm down, my feathered. We have phones here in Los Miércoles. I'll take you through to Carmen's Cantina and show have a free phone for you to call Pierre on.
Any help you could provide would be much appreciated, old friend.
No, not at all. Come, follow me. The roads in this town are quite atrocious. I've been trying to contact the proper authorities to fix this egregious situation, but of course, no one is answering.
So that storm blew me all the way here to the southern home in the Caribbean.
It would appear so. I do say, whatever possessed you to make such a careless mistake?
It was for me boy. His birthday was last Saturday, and he just loves herrings. Due to me old age, we weren't able to get a hold of it as often as we used to. I'm going to surprise him with a perfectly prepared meal of herring and Pacific cod.
Is that so?
Aren't you going to make fun of me and call me names or something for my ignorance?
No. I was fully prepared to do so. However, knowing that I'm that way with my son George, I can't rightfully say that I wouldn't have done the same thing. However, perhaps I would have waited till the storm had passed.
It was a daft mood, I can't argue with you on that.
No, look, here come the Macaw sisters. Good day, ladies.
Hola, señor Ganso. Buenas tardes, caballeros.
Gunther, any idea what they're saying?
I have the slightest idea.
¿Quién es tu nuevo amigo? Es muy viejo y feo. Jade, eso es malo. ¿Por qué? Es verdad. Perdonen a mi hermana, señores.
Did you understand any of that?
Not one bit.
If you don't speak Spanish, how do you survive here? This is your winter home.
Oh, Captain, you're so naive. One does not have to speak the language of a country to thrive in it. I will illustrate my point at the cantina. Come now.
Carmen, más café, por favor.
Sí, señor.
Watch and learn, dear friend. Gunther, bienvenido. Ha pasado un tiempo desde que te vi por aquí.
What did he say?
Behold the magic words. No hablo español. Yes, I am aware of that, Gunther. I was the one who taught you that phrase. Say those 3 tiny words, and then start speaking English. I was hoping by now, after the many years of you coming here, you would have picked up the more Spanish by now. Well, there's no point in it. You all know how to speak English, so why learn a new language? Because the cultural enrichment it provides. Preposterous. I am not of this culture, nor do I pretend to be. But you don't want to learn about new lands and new places. All lands and places exist to benefit me. What if you meet someone who doesn't know how to speak English? Then they are not worth talking to. Aye, Gunther, you are such a piece of work. And who might you be? I don't believe I've seen you in these parts. The name's Captain Willem, but most people just call me the Captain. I washed up on your shore not too long ago, and I'm trying to figure my way home. I see. Do you have any interest in Spanish? Well, I don't speak Spanish if that's what you're asking, but I'm all for learning the native tongue of any land I visit. Bueno. Good. Perhaps your friend here could teach you a thing or two, Senor Gunther. I'll have Carmen bring you a cup of coffee, and I'll teach you the basics, okay?
When meeting someone in a Spanish-speaking country, the conversation moves very similarly to that of an English conversation, with a greeting or salute/interaction, and then eventually a farewell or a despacito. I see. Just like in English, we give someone a howdy and tell them our business, and then we mosey on along. Yes, see. You see, the salute or greeting I'm going to teach you today is hola, which means hello. Hola? Muy bien, very good, but you're struggling a little bit with the pronunciation. I know it's spelled with an H, but in Spanish, we pronounce the H sound with a ha or ya, making hola, not hala, but hola. Hola. See, now you know how to tell everybody in the streets of Los Micanes, hello! Well, look at me. I guess old birds can learn new tricks. Hola, Gunther. Yes, good day to you too, sir. Alright, the second part of our lesson today is the presentación. See, or introduction. To introduce yourself in Spanish, you must say, Me llamo Señor Santiago. Hola, me llamo Señor Santiago. Lo siento. I'm sorry. I should have been more clear. Me llamo is how you say my name is, followed by Señor, which means Mr. or me. Señora meaning Mrs. or Miss, and then your own name. For me, it is Me llamo Señor Santiago. What do you think it is for you? Me llamo Señor Willem? Sí, fantastico. The last part of our lesson today is the farewell. Once you have said hello, introduced yourself, it is now time to say goodbye. In Spanish, we say adios. Adios. Perfect, senor, perfect. Now, let's try this all together. Hola, me llamo Señor Willem. Adios. Sí. Muy bien, perfect.
Muy bien, senor. Muy bien, very good. Look at me, Gunther. I am speaking Spanish like a local. Yes, quite indeed. It is amusing. Didn't you want to make a call earlier? Oh, barnacles. I got so caught up in adventuring like the old days, I just forgot to call... I have to call Pierre. He must be worried sick. Quite well. Better get on that right away. And Carmen, your finest caviar, please.
How many times do I have to tell you, senor? We never have and never will have caviar!
But Gunther, how am I going to get home if I can't rightfully call him without a plan? Oh yes, indeed. You may have to come home with me in London next week. But a week is so far away. That's the soonest I can bring you. Well, I suppose it is the soonest I can get home, and I better go inform Pierre. Let's see. 1, 5, oh. Hello? Pierre, is that you? Good heavens! William, is that you? I've been worried sick. Where are you? Where have you been? This whole town is in uproar looking for you. I know, and I'm very sorry for that. Pierre, I made a mistake. What's a mistake? You aren't hurt, are you? No. I just misjudged my abilities as a captain. I thought this old bird could see the seas all by himself, but I guess my sailing days are far over. William, we've been over this. You can sail as much as you like, however, you just have to bring someone with you. I know.
than I would in most circumstances, but I just wanted to surprise you for your birthday. You do so much for this lighthouse, and I want to make up to you.
William, you don't have to make up anything for me. You raised me from an egg when no one else would take care of me. You did everything. If anything,
It was nothing. I needed the company anyways. Listen, I'm here in Los Miércoles with Gunther, and as soon as he says he'll take me home this next week, so it looks like I'll be out for the long haul.
I don't care where you are, as long as I know you're safe. Please, while you're there,
I will be, boy.
in touch.
Tell the town to get their knickers out of a twist and calm down. The old resident senile man has been found.
You're not old and senile. You just went out for the sea at a bad time.
Sometimes when we intend to do something good, it can be a detriment of our own well-being, or others even. I'm sorry for worrying you, me boy.
I'm just glad to know you're safe now.
I'll keep in touch.
Please do. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Dad. Mr. Mayor, you'll never guess who I just got the phone with. Who was it? The police? The FBI? Customs officers? Oh! Am I being charged for misplacing a resident? Calm down, sir. It's nothing like that. It was Willem. Oh, this is wonderful news! He was found! Jade! Jade! Oh dear, what was it? Wait, where was he? Is he hurt? Is he okay? Is he in the hospital? I need some flowers. Jade! Jade! Call the flowers! Have them send the flowers to Willem! Where is Willem, actually? Man, he's fine. Everything's fine. He just washed up in Los Miércoles, near Gunther's winter home. They're bringing him back next week. Oh! This is really good news! Yes, good news indeed. Well, he'll be back next week. With Gunther, you say? Yes! Yes, they're bringing him back. You know, for the nearly yearly migration, yes? Well, this calls for a celebration of sorts. Pierre, rally this town together. We'll have the biggest, most welcoming, most wholesome, most loving and endearing, most party for dear Captain Willem! Oh! There'll be no other party like it. Just, you have my word. Alright. Actually, is this okay with you, before we do any of this? You think you want to do that, or maybe not, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Jane, get the planning together! I think a party is an absolute brilliant idea, so next week we'll have the biggest, most welcome party ever this town has ever seen. Yes, Jane, get all the party stuff! This is a top priority! Forget everything else! Ah!
Gunther, why are we heading back to the docks?
Well, I've been doing some thinking, dear Captain.
And?
Linda and I always fly home.
Oh, I see.
While we could use a seafaring vessel, I do not believe it's the most ideal situation. So I've come up with a secondary plan.
And what might that be? You come to me on the day of my last shipment? Gunther, this better be good.
Willem, you remember Bruce?